Alright boys, this is a TWAB, any percent speedrun, gonna do the intro skip. There, I nailed it. You know I don't really do PvE stuff. Talk about the PvP stuff. Feast your eyes, new weapons. There we go. I don't have any concrete information on this sort of thing, so I'm just gonna withhold judgment for a future day, but there are a lot of weapons, and unfortunately, watch this. The word vault pops up, but not vault space. What about the word space? Room? Ah, okay. So, we're getting new weapons, but not new vault space. That's, concerning. Here's a big one, and this is a huge one for a friend of mine. Love you, Darth. Player highlighting in the Crucible now has colorblind support. This was the saddest thing to hear about. I have a friend who tried to use flawless execution, crouches, get a kill, activates wall hacks, and can't see the wall hacks. Tragic. Next up is subtle cost tuning. Hunter freeze detonation from silence and squall has been reduced from 12 to 8.5 meters, which means you might be able to get away from it now. Excellent change. And the squall now has a red ring to define area as it approaches. Also great, because if you're not on Top Tree Dawn, you're going to accidentally get slowed trying to pass around it. Titans. Shiver Strike melee refunded when Glacial Quake ends. Okay, quality of life. Glacial Quake still needs a lot of help. A lot of work, I should say. Fixed an issue where players can trigger Whisper Torment by standing in an opponent's barricade. I love that with the stag and whatnot. I feel like that should be a thing. That's their barricade, but whatever, it's not a big issue. Warlocks. Bleak Watcher Aspect, that's the turret, now grants 2 fragment slots. I already feel like 1 was enough, so 2's kind of crazy. I already made the opportunity cost for running the turret. I don't even know what else I'm going to run on this, so that's going to be interesting. Chaos Reach. This one is giant. Fixed an issue with Chaos Reach Super that was allowing it to penetrate some thin walls or objects enough to damage and kill opponents on the other side. So I don't know if it's going to stop all damage or if it's kind of going to false swipe them and leave them low health but not lethal enough to kill. I don't know. Maybe on the initial pop it might have some pierce, but a second later it won't. On mouse and keyboard you can sort of whip Chaos Reach across the screen, so that does become an issue. When on console you have to slowly Tony Stark creating a new element, move Chaos Reach around, and you also can't see anything. So it's just a different world. I still think Chaos Reach is going to be S tier in Trials, regardless of if you can armor pierce, but that's been my main problem point with it. Kevin Yanez, awesome dude. Sandbox team working on a slew of updates over the next few seasons. You can read, but they see the problems: stasis, freeze, slow accuracy penalties, whisper hedrons. They see our complaints. They see our feedback. They see our constructive criticism. Bungie's not dumb. The Glory, Valor, Infamy reputation is getting streamlined. Momentum control is back. And Scorched. I'm so excited to try certain things in momentum control, but let's be real, Dead Man's Tail is going to rule the roost. Anything else? Trace Rifle armor mods. Finally. Finally. I'm so excited to run Trace Rifles. This Trace Rifle is basically what I think an auto rifle needs to be to compete with hand cannons, and so I can finally run something that isn't hand cannon. I might run around with some double special, or maybe a hand cannon and a snipe or something like that, and then whenever I see a bunch of green on the floor, just switch to a trace rifle from the hand cannon, and just stick with that until I die again. And that's about it. There was some great art with the Baby Fallen. Take a look at the TWAB yourself. The link will be in the description. Bungie, add vault space. I'm also streaming. Peace.